Memphis, Tennessee, the destination for the Bulls. A player who shaped himself into one of the most versatile big men around, Christian Wood, getting ready as they get primed for action at the FedEx Forum. Bulls, Grizzlies, coming up next. Happy holidays, everyone, from all of us at 2K Sports. Thanks for joining us at this most special time of the year. This is Brian Anderson. Joining me, analysts Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill, and reporter Allie LaForce. Now a moment to take a look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it's been trending for Josh Giddey.
And when you look at his offensive output over the past few years, it seems like other teams have figured him out and have his number now. He's having to put in a lot more effort on the offensive end, but without producing nearly the same results.
And the starting group for Chicago. Gideon White pair to make the backcourt. Then it's Toppin, and it's the eraser in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for the Grizzlies, Vince Williams is out there with Ja Morant. Then it's Jaren Jackson, and it's Jordan in at the small forward position. Well, at this point of the season, Richard, we're starting to get an idea of who the championship contenders might be.
To some degree, we already had an idea before. Before the year began. Now we're starting to get confirmation, barring any unforeseen shakeup.
And so off the tip, it'll be the Bulls. Now here's Giddey. Pass to Jordan.
Don't let Jordan shoot that. Stay on here. Get the perimeter. I got it. Here's the screen.
Back to Giddey. And Morant clears the board. Blocked! And so it looks like the Grizzlies will retain possession here. And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
Pass to Williams. Blocked again! And now the Bulls in transition. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Yeah, something Giddey has always done well is share the ball. Tough to miss that wide open man.
Impressive looks on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Morant. In his last outing, 16 points for him. And here's Jordan. There's Jackson with the three. And again, it's Memphis missing. White against Williams. Got a hand on it. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Outside Morant, the three, and he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
Hey, they've broken the seal. 3 misses to start, but now they're in business.
Giddey passes to Jordan. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Chicago shooting their first free throws here for the night. Free throws good. Jordan. Richard, for years, the Grizzlies' team motto was grit and grind. You think that shifted?
They're a little bit flashier now, but they still have that underdog spirit. That's what grit and grind is about. They're always out to prove themselves.
And both free throws good for Jordan.
That's what he does. Rock solid at the line.
For Memphis, they've gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. Morant, the pass to the bulldozer. Williams with it to the middle. Here's Jackson. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It goes on Obi Toppin.
There is no secret that Jackson Jr. can score. The D was a little over-aggressive there.
Richard, every team wants three-point shooters and rim protection. Jaren Jackson Jr. gives you both.
Oh, he is the prototypical big man. He's Defensive Player of the Year. He's led the league in blocks on multiple occasions, and he can stretch the floor and shoot threes. He's become a dependable scorer. This man, Jaren Jackson Jr., well, look, he's averaged double digits over the course of his early career.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Richard, when it comes to the Bulls, they have one of the most committed fan bases in the league.
Yeah, the Chicago fans are for real. The Bulls are routinely at the top of the list for total attendance. Even on the road, there are usually Bulls fans sprinkled in every crowd.
Now here's Jordan. 43 points last game out.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, you can give up some size, but that shows you how fearless he is, willing to attack the basket no matter who is in front of him.
Out of bounds, it'll be Bulls ball. Now let's check out the Western Conference standings and see how they look here in December. You look at the Grizzlies, middle part of the year. They're in 10th place. They need to put together some wins.
You know, for Memphis, they've had some terrific moments this season, but where's the big leap upward that we've been waiting for?
And the clock is ticking for them to make that push. It's looking like they'll be fighting for a spot in the play-in.
Outside Giddey. Jordan against White. Launches a 3. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Outside, Williams. Jordan against Morant. Inside. The fader. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
And timeout is called by Billy Donovan. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. And now it's time to look at the teams that have really impressed shooting from the field during the last 10 games. Number 1, the Bulls.
Recently, they've been effective in getting good looks. Field goal percentages are typically tied to the quality of your shots.
Giddey passes to Toppin. Here's the floater. It's blocked. And it's out of bounds. Still Chicago's ball. And you've got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
Here's Giddey. Right now contributing around 10.5 points a game. 5 on the clock. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
And what balance from Giddey. Able to take the hit and still power through.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight.
At the line for one.
That free throw good from Giddey. Here's Morant. An effective score for them, scoring around 21.5 points a game. Pass to Jordan. And he lobs it up to the rim. And it's Jordan with the rebound. Bulls leading by 5. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. The Grizzlies have gone 2 of 6 to open up this game. Jordan finds Morant. Back to Jordan. Williams with it. Down low. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Just flawless timing right there.
Right? The dish, the catch, the flush, the whole thing was perfect. Giddey with it, guarded by Morant. Here's the eraser. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson.
Gotta be careful when Jackson is lurking, more than just capable of sending it back.
Williams on the wing. Giddey defends. Williams passes to the bulldozer. From the elbow. Doesn't go, and he's 0 for 1 from the floor.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
Outside White. It's Giddey on the wing. Over Jordan. And once again, off the mark by Chicago. And so it's Morant who brings up the ball for Memphis. They trail by 3. Pass to Jackson. To the paint. The kick out to Williams. The 3-ball. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh yeah, you're done.
And for Chicago, they're shooting just 36% here in the first quarter. Morant against Giddey. The Grizzlies pull it in.
So far this quarter, he's been out of sync and might be pressing right now.
Here's Madison. Yet to see a basket. Outside Morant. From behind the arc. Another miss. He's 1 for 4 from the field. Morant's gone just 1 for 4 so far. Outside White. Pass to Jordan. Here's the eraser. And he battles for the ball, gets the second chance bucket.
Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
Now here's Morant. Jackson outside. And Josh Giddey is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
Williams passes to Morant. Over Jordan.
He's lost his rhythm completely this quarter, but he's determined to stay after it.
Nice move. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Now that move was sinister.
Williams with it. Right now contributing around 10.5 points a game. Pass to Jordan. Now Morant. And there's the lob. Deflects the pass. Jackson outside. Six on the shot clock.
Well, so much can be said about Jaren Jackson Jr.'s versatility. but I'd like to praise his team-first mindset. If the dirty work needs doing, he's got it, as long as it helps his team get the win.
On the night, he's 2 for 2 at the stripe. The first one falls. Edey's checked in for Memphis. Jackson comes in for Jordan. Chicago making a switch here. And so Jackson nails both of them.
Some big guys struggle at the line, not him. He's put in the work to defy that assumption.
And timeout is called by Billy Donovan. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. They come into this one having outplayed the Mavericks last time out.
And you'd have to think that luck played a part in that one. I mean, the opponent had an off night at the defensive end for sure.
It just seems like the defense wasn't interested. They got away with one.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. Aldama's checked in. And let's take a look now at some numbers for him.
And he's been outstanding offensively as of late. These last 5 games, he's been a beast at the offensive end. A different level score than he had been earlier in the season. Let's see if he can keep it up.
Pass to White. Here's Dosunmu. Collins with a screen on Morant to the inside. And Collins with the slam.
With 2 hands on the rock, he powers it through.
Totally in control, protecting the ball the whole way. Here's Edey. And right now, he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game. Here's Morant. Pass to Edey. Good, and the setup by Morant.
And it's so difficult to defend Morant in a pick and roll because not only can he get his own, but he can also create passing angles in very tight spaces.
Now here's White. Turned in an outstanding game against Dallas. Here's Buzelis. The 3. Aldama grabs the board.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Brian, John Morant is excited to be back on the court, and he's looking to lead this Grizzlies team back in the postseason. He said of the adversity, quote, "It made me better. I'm just grateful and thankful for the position I'm in." Brian, it's great to have him back in action.
Yeah, everyone loves a comeback story, Allie. Thanks. Chicago has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Dosunmu, left side. Shoots over Morant. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Bulls.
Well, they're off to a good start getting it inside and scoring at close range. Solid fundamentals so far in this one.
And I've also really enjoyed watching them hit the boards, specifically the offensive glass and how they've capitalized on that hustle.
And he knocks down the first one. And some changes here for the Grizzlies. Smart's checked in for Williams, and it's Pippen in for Morant. So he makes one of two, and the second one misses. Grizzlies trail by 3. Here's Pippen. Jackson outside. There's a screen. Jack's up with 3. Collins with the rebound. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Bulls. Collins a screen, 3-pointer, and Lonzo Ball hit from deep. And the Bulls lead by 6.
And I'm just impressed with their effort here early. They've hit the offensive glass so hard.
Here's Pippen to the middle. Oh, deflected. Here's Edey. And the jumper from down low is true. Edey's gotten his second bucket of the game.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Here's Baker. Here's Ball. Kicks it out to Collins. There's the 3. Memphis with a rebound. This game coming on the heels of their win versus the Knicks.
And it's just so hard to stop them when they're scoring at that level. They were efficient and didn't let up at all.
Coaches love that kind of showing offensively, especially on the road.
And the basket is good. He got it to go, and he took the bump. So a free throw coming up, an opportunity at a 3-point play.
Lonzo Ball. His first personal foul. 14 foul.
Memphis shooting their 5th free throw of the game here.
One shot.
And that one misses. You know, from the 2020 bubble to late 2021, Zach Collins didn't play a single game. He missed over a year, Richard.
Yeah, underwent ankle surgery, missing a ton of games. Despite that, Zach's come back stronger, really improving all aspects of his game.
And we've got a timeout from Taylor Jenkins. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. They beat the Bulls during their last encounter in Chicago.
Well, in this last matchup, they captured the win in large part because their backups provided a lot of the scoring punch.
And you can tell how important having depth is for them. Sometimes it's the difference between a win and a loss.
Who wants a free t-shirt? Get on your feet and
And over the last 10 games, here's a look at the teams that have been putting up the most points. Number 1, the Bulls.
This team has been on an absolute tear offensively. It seems like they're able to find a shot every trip down.
Bulls on D. They lead by 4. Here's Pippen. Still without a bucket. Pass to Edie. Jackson for 3. Buzelis grabs the board. Chicago leading by 4. Here's Dosunmu. Drives to the hoop. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It's going to go on Santi Aldama.
Man, the defender really went after him.
Chicago shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
Taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And he drops the first. It's also good, so he hits both free throws. Here's Pippen. They set the pick. The 3 is up. Can't get it to drop. Chicago leading by 6. Pass to Dosunmu. Collins with a screen on Smart. Now Collins. Ball surveys the floor. Nails it from beyond the arc. Ball's got his 2nd bucket on the night.
And excellent perimeter offense so far. Their shooters are clearly in a great rhythm.
There's a minute 40 left now in the first quarter. Here's Pippen. Kicks it out to Smart. A shot to stop the run. Collins with the rebound.
Grab that one. However, so far they're getting a little out-hustled on the boards.
There's the steal. Now here's Smart. He's closely guarded. Here's Pippen, hounded by Ball. And the basket by Pippen.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Chicago has gone 3 for 5 from deep so far in this matchup. Pass to Baker. Here's Buzelis, guarded by Aldama. The 3 from Ball. Memphis with a rebound.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Ball against Jackson. Here's Pippen. From outside the arc. Connects from downtown. And now it's just a 4-point Chicago lead.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
Now here's Dosunmu, defended by Smart. And the basket by Dosunmu. Dosunmu's got 5 points.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
And here's Jackson, coming off a terrific game against New York.
Talk about being poised under pressure. Big-time shot from him there.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. Chicago ahead, up by 4. Don't go away. We'll be back with the second quarter in just a moment. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And before we move on, what do you think about what we've seen here from the Bulls tonight?
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
It leads to some easy buckets, and I think it's given them control of the pace in this one.
Well, Grant, we know non-shooting big men can clog the paint. But if they know where to move off the ball, that certainly helps.
Yeah, you know, big men who know those circle actions, like flashing to the open spot when their man gives help, they often end up with easy looks inside.
Ja Morant is out there with Vince Williams. Then it's Jaren Jackson, and it's Jordan in at the small forward position. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Morant, the pass to Jordan. Williams on the wing. Knocked loose. Ooh, it's stolen by Jordan. Left side, Williams. Good defense by Dosunmu.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
And that one's good. Giddey.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Grizzlies trail by 8. Morant looking for an opening. Pass to Jordan. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. From deep. And another miss by Memphis. Chicago has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Jordan against Williams. It's Giddey on the wing. 5 points in the game. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
Just hasn't found much consistency from the floor, but his teammates have picked up the slack.
Pass to the bulldozer. Second quarter, a little over a minute and a half in. Outside, Williams. From outside, off the mark. Chicago leading by 8. Dosunmu goes in. Now here's Giddey. Fires the 3. That won't go. Just 2 for 7 shooting. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
In transition, here they come. Shakes him. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's on Vince Williams.
I like seeing Giddey challenge defenses like this, making them compromise in the process.
And this is his second and third free throws tonight.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good.
You can tell that Josh Giddey is one sharp player, not just in how he threads passes, but how he moves on the floor and gets around other guys.
The Bulls making a switch here. White's checked in. He's perfect from the line this time. Now Williams. And timeout called by Taylor Jenkins. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page.
There's just a lot of wide open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
Yeah, we can see over here. The coach, He has some choice words for his team, words we cannot repeat.
And now a peek at some of the players competing for a spot in the dunk contest. All of them true dunk artists who can do some spectacular things in the air.
And I can't wait to see what these guys have dreamed up this year. The level of athleticism and creativity that goes into this contest is what makes it so incredible to watch.
You take a look at Jordan as the top vote getter, a good bet to be in this year's dunk contest.
And with his hops, he might be the favorite in the contest. Everyone wants to see him compete.
And as All-Star Weekend gets closer, we'll of course update you on how things are looking. But this year already promises plenty of standout performances.
Yeah, this is going to be a dunk contest you don't want to miss.
And again, it's Memphis missing.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
And Giddey has got the ball here for the Bulls. Next matchup, they'll be at home against the Celtics. That'll be the first of 2 games on their home court. Here's White. Buries it down low. White's got 5 points.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Now here's Morant. Pass to Jackson. To get back on track. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. This pause in the action provides an opportunity to look at the best fast break teams in the league. The Bulls, 4th.
And make no mistake, this team loves to get out and run. Whenever they see space to leak out and score fast, they go strong.
And he makes a first. RJ, what are your thoughts on the new collective bargaining agreement?
I hate it. I think owners should be allowed to spend as much money as they want. I think it should be a spending contest. That's what I think should happen.
And so Jackson nails both of them. Now here's Giddey. He has 7. Toppin outside. Pass to the eraser. And here's White. This one for 3. Grizzlies with the rebound. Jackson's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Morant. And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Second personal foul.
That one on Giddey.
And we talk a lot about Morant's athleticism and skill, but what stands out for me is his effort and intensity that he plays with.
The electric Ja Morant. High-flying, fast, fearless. Where's that mentality come from, RJ?
There is just a fearlessness like you mentioned. Most players, you just have that mindset. You don't care. You're going to attack the rim. Doesn't matter if you could potentially get hurt. You are going to take off. That mindset is a level of aggressiveness that only Ja Morant possesses.
And Morant drops them both. RJ, when Ja Morant's at his best, you won't find a more entertaining player in the league.
Oh, B.A., he is a generational talent. There is no easy way to defend him. That blend of skill, athleticism, quickness, it is so impressive and hard to guard.
Now here's Jordan. Give him 8. Now shooting 50% for the game. He's 4 for 8.
That's just smart basketball right there, finding a way to get a high percentage shot on offense.
Pass to Wells. Morant against Jordan. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
They've been flawless at the line this quarter. They need to stay aggressive and keep drawing fouls. That'll help them chip away at the lead.
And this will be his third and fourth free throws of the game here. First free throw is good.
In an era where so many point guards are three-point shooters, Ja Morant, you know what? This man is built different. He's more of a throwback. Ja wants to apply pressure by driving, not shooting threes.
Jerome's checked in for Memphis. And he can't hit the second.
I'll tell you what, they've been aggressive and they've been physical.
It's White with a drive. No good. That's his third miss out of 5 attempts. Grizzlies trail by 9. Wells, the pass to Jerome. Outside Morant. Circus shot, Ja Morant.
Oh, one thing about Ja, oh, he's determined.
Chicago leading by 7. Giddey with it. He's got 7. Outside White. Here's the 3. Gets the 3 to fall. White's got 5 points in the quarter.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
And timeout called by Taylor Jenkins. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
On your feet, fans, here they come. Your Grizzlies.
And now in December, here's what the Eastern Conference standings look like. You look at Chicago, they've been outstanding halfway through this season, looking cohesive and playing for one another.
Checking out Chicago, I recall them having a lot of naysayers at the start of the season, but now they may not have any. This team is ready for a deep playoff run.
Even though some people doubted them, there are just as many people, if not more, who believed in this team from the very beginning. And it's pretty clear right now who was right.
Here's Wells. He's scoreless. Pass to Jerome from downtown. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
Inside, it's tipped. Jackson against Jordan. Here's Wells. No good with the triple.
And they're doing strong work on the glass, a +5 advantage for them.
From the wing, and the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls. Jordan's got 12.
He's getting it done offensively, making winning plays at every turn.
Jackson outside. Pass to Wells. Beyond the arc. Chicago with a rebound. The Erasers got rebound number 8 now. White, the pass to Giddey. Takes a 3. Fires in the triple. Giddey's got 7 now in this quarter.
Like sometimes the threes can really boost your confidence, and I'm sure it'll do just that for Giddey.
Here's Wells. Here's Jerome. Jackson, the pass to Wells. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Now here's Toppin. 9-point game. Back to Giddey. And counted. Now 4 for 9.
After failing to get going in the first quarter, he's looked much better here in the second.
And it's Morant with the ball for Memphis. Next up on the schedule, the Clippers. That'll be a home game, and that'll be their second of 4 total games at home. Jackson outside. No good on the triple.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Here's Giddey into the lane. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
He took off, and the D struggled to catch up with Giddey.
He's made all of his free throws to this point, 3 of 3.
Giddey, 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him. Both teams will make substitutions. And so he makes both from the line.
I like how he's upped his aggressiveness here, finding ways to get to the line in this second quarter.
Here's Jerome. Pass to Wells. Jackson with it. Kicks it out to Smart. There's the triple. Here's Edey. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
Smart is just such an effective combo guard. IQ off the charts. He's just fantastic at getting his teammates going.
Aldama's checked in for Memphis. Lonzo Ball's checked in for Chicago. And the free throw, no good. Bulls leading by 11. Here's Buzelis. Looking at the numbers, he's putting up 7 points a game. Outside White. And here's Ball. Just 5 on the clock. From deep three-point range. The Grizzlies pull it in. Jackson surveying the D. Here's Jerome. Aldama outside. Smart outside. Top of the key. It's not going to go for him. The Bulls have gotten 8 of 13 shots to fall in the second quarter. And it's out of bounds. Still Chicago's ball. And here are the top playmakers over the last 10 games as shown on the 2K leaderboard. 5th, Kobe White.
He's making a lot of friends with the way he's been moving the ball, setting up his teammates nicely in their favorite spots.
The shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
Personal foul. 13 foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And in their last game, he really distinguished himself at the free throw line.
One shot.
good from White.
0 wasted trips. They're doing their job at the line.
Grizzlies trail by 14. Now Smart. He picked up 15 in their last win against the Knicks in New York. Pass to Edey. Here's Jerome. And it's blocked by Collins.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Offensive board. The kick out to White. Goes back up. Shot clock at 6. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Second personal foul. 14 foul.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
Kobe White at the line for 2.
And the first one at the line is good. Pippen, he's checked in for Jerome. White hits them both.
Showing more aggression here in the second quarter. He's seeking contact and working himself to the line.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Jackson outside. Pass to Pippen. Lets it go from deep. Ellis grabs the board. Ellis has got 4 rebounds now. Now here's White. There's a screen. Shoots from 12. The rebound by Edey. Grizzlies trail by 16. Now here's Smart. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Pass to Pippen. Pick by Aldama. 3-pointer. Pippen, no good.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
White for 3. Knocks it down from distance. White's got 13 points in this quarter.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They should continue to ride the hot hand.
And here's Aldama.
2 minutes remaining.
Back to Jackson.
2 minutes.
Here's Pippen to end the run. Chicago with a rebound. Ellis has got his 5th rebound in this one.
Okay, now I think he's starting to get in his own head right now. Maybe he's overthinking things a little bit, and as a result, he's just been off.
Outside White. The kick out to Ball. Fires for 3. Here's Collins. Excellent D there from Aldama.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
1:25 left in the first half of basketball. Pass to Pippen. Puts up a 3. And that's his 3rd bucket in 8 attempts.
It appears their offense is lacking some balance right now. Maybe too much reliance on the 3-ball.
White looking it over. .103 left in the first half. The rebound by Edey. Grizzlies trail by 16. Jackson outside. Pass to Aldama. Here's Pippen. Releases. Baker grabs the board. Down low. Here's Collins. And that one goes, feeding him with a lead pass. Collins has got his second basket of the game. And we've got 28 seconds left in the first half. Smart outside. Here's Pippen. That's good, and it's Smart with the assist. Pippen's got 5 points in the quarter.
And I love it. Challenging the bigger defender and showing plenty of heart.
He's not going to back down from anyone. Got to commend the fearless attitude right there.
The floater. That one doesn't drop. Kobe White, he's feeling it tonight, and he's been the driving force for Chicago, helping them space the floor. 2 triples in that quarter, 3 for the game. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Billy Donovan here with us now, and Coach, your team finishing the first half in impressive fashion. What's working for you out there?
Yeah, well, I think we got some stops. We played good defense, allowed us to get out in transition. That was helpful. So just got to keep grinding away.
Defense has been their anchor so far. We'll see if they can keep it up, guys.
Appreciate it, Allie. And we'll be coming right back after this break, ready for the third quarter.
With All-Star Weekend around the corner, let's see who's looking to bring down the rims at the dunk contest this year.
A lot of high flyers on this list. I've seen what they can do in-game. Curious to see what they can do on the big stage when the lights are bright.
It's hard to go wrong with anyone from this group. I'm glad we have a front row seat.
And let's move on to that first half. Talk about a rough start for the Memphis Grizzlies.
They're sending the other guys to the line way too often. I'm not saying stop being physical, just don't get caught.
Now, is that really any way for a sheriff's deputy to talk? I didn't think so. Thanks, as always, for watching. Let's head back to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the second half.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Boy, you got to like what we're seeing from Kobe White.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
Williams with it. Second half underway. Here's who Billy Donovan's got on the floor. Gideon White pair to make the backcourt. Then it's Obi Toppin, and it's the eraser in at the center spot. Jackson with a screen on White. Williams from long range. And Toppin pulls it down. Toppin's got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to Giddey.
Memphis foul. First personal foul. First team foul.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Yeah, what determination by Giddey inside. Taking the foul and taking his shot.
This will make 4 trips to the line so far in this game.
2 shots.
First one falls. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. Here's Toppin. And at last, they get one to fall. And the Bulls lead by 19. The Grizzlies shooting 34% thus far in this game. Morant, the pass to the bulldozer. Jackson outside. Fires from deep. Oh my goodness! He'll go to the line with a chance at a 4-point play. It goes on Obi Toppin.
Defensive foul. Obi Toppin. His fourth personal foul. First team foul.
He's gone 6 of 6 from the line tonight.
Jackson Jr. Shooting 1.
One shot.
And that one falls for Jackson. And Giddey has got the ball here for Chicago. About a minute played here in the second half. Unloads. Memphis with a rebound. And here is Williams. Pass to Jackson. It's hauled in by the Bulls. The Erasers got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Now here's Jordan. Outside Giddey. To the paint. And stolen by Williams. It's Jackson, high post. He's against Toppin. Jackson, the pass to Morant. Here's Madison. Here's Williams. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. Kobe White picks one up.
At the line for 2. Williams.
The free throw drops for Williams. And Williams drops them both. Here's Giddey. He's got 15. And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Pass to White. Down low. Cuts off the pass. And up the court come the Grizzlies on the break. Williams on the wing. He's guarded by White. Morant, the pass to Jordan. Here's Madison. There's another block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Protecting the rim well. Love the hustle. It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
Amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages him to keep attacking on the offensive end.
The Sumu, he's checked in for Chicago. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half.
And they have started out this quarter shooting just 20%. Let's just say this is not the way they wanted to open the second half.
Pass to Jordan. Over Morant. Jordan misses. Grizzlies trail by 13. Jackson outside. And he lobs it up. He can't hit that time.
Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
Just go to show how tight your timing needs to be on this kind of play.
Back to Dosunmu. Here's the eraser. A reliable offensive contributor, putting up almost 14 a game. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Dosunmu. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Dosunmu's got 9.
More points coming from inside. In that respect, they've been the more aggressive team.
And timeout called by Taylor Jenkins. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. Let's check in on the free throw shooting, the best in the league. Outside Morant, pass to Jordan. Inside. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That one on Giddey.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
At the line from Memphis, Jordan. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
They're doing some good work at the line this half.
And both free throws good for Jordan. Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Moran against Giddey. Pass to the eraser. Giddey against Moran. 4 on the clock. And it's Giddey off the drive. Give him that one. Now shooting 5 for 11 from the floor.
And sometimes defenders just forget how tall Giddey is. I mean, the 6'8" guard is solid finishing inside.
Brant, the pass to Jackson. Now Morant. Give him 8. Here's Madison. Back to Jordan. Chicago grabs the miss. Dosunmu's got 4 rebounds in the game. Pass to Giddey. Ooh, it's stolen by Jordan. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy. Jordan's got 8 points.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Well, in today's high-scoring NBA, every position has to be a threat. All-star Donovan Mitchell said, "We're getting away from the point guards who are just floor generals. It's passing and scoring that you're starting to see, and your level of scoring allows you to be a better playmaker. Teams have to respect that."
No doubt, Allie. Thank you. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Bulls.
They have found a lot of success in transition, running at every opportunity and getting points before the defense can get set.
You also can't ignore the good job they've done rebounding on the offensive end tonight. That hustle has been well rewarded with second chance points.
Now here's Morant. Outside, Williams. Jackson surveying the D. Over to the wing. Here's Jordan. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson. Jordan's got 6 in the quarter.
His shot has been on point from the opening tip. He's pretty much kept them in the game.
Pass to Toppin. Toppin, a screen on Morant. Here's Jordan. Here he goes. And that basket makes him 6 for 11, shooting a good percentage.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Jordan against Morant. And he's going for the lob. And slam dunk by Jordan.
The pass, the catch, the slam. What a clean play.
And absolutely jaw-dropping. Now here's Giddey. 20 points for him. Jordan, the pass to Dosunmu. Over Williams. Dosunmu can't hit. Grizzlies trail by 14. Here's Jackson. Kept alive. Here's the second effort. And Jordan lays it up and in. Jordan's got 14.
Whatever adjustments were made at half, boy, they are working. He's looking like a different player since the break.
Toppin outside. Pass to the eraser. Goes up from the top of the key. It's hauled in by Ja Morant. And so Morant will bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. A 12-point game. Now here's Jordan. He's got 14. Jackson finds some space. Misses, and you know he wants that one back.
Just an ugly show from him offensively. Yep, no way to describe it, just ugly, and that hasn't helped.
And here's Toppin from the arc. Back to Jordan. The rebound by Jackson. Jackson's got 5 rebounds tonight. Jordan, the pass to Morant. Shoots over to Sumu. Not enough on that one as it misses.
Great work by the defense. That's the intensity coaches want to see.
Pass to the eraser. And here's Toppin. Jordan inside, covered by Jordan. That one drops for him. Jordan's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that too.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone. Until someone stops him, just let him roll.
Now here's Morant. Give him 8. 4-3. Second shot opportunity. And that one's good. Madison.
He knows his job on the glass, and he does it well. Cleaning it up and sending it right back.
And we'll have a timeout called by Billy Donovan. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. A line change here for Memphis, and a new group getting ready for Chicago. Ball outside. Pass to Dosunmu. Here's Baker. Clock at 6. Collins a screen. Goes up on the wing. Aldama grabs the board. Aldama's got 4 rebounds now. Grizzlies trail by 12. Wing shot on the way. And that one's good. Wells has got 5 points.
Every team in the league, all 30, would love to have a player like Marcus Smart. He's always looking to set up his teammates and play lockdown defense.
Now here's Ball. He has 6. And he lobs it up top. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam, B.A.
Defense disorganized, defense pays. Smart looking around. Pass to Jackson. Blocked! And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Buzelis. And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
Oh my, and that was textbook defense, positioning himself well to send it back.
Here's Edey. Give him 8 points now. Just 5 to shoot. Smart for 3. Buzelis grabs the board. Buzelis has got 6 rebounds in the game. Out left to the wing. Here's Ball. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And now a chance to see what's coming up for Chicago. On Sunday, they go back home and will be hosting the Boston Celtics. Then on Wednesday, they'll be matching up with Drew Holiday and the Portland Trail Blazers.
And for their matchup with New Orleans, it's the second game of a back-to-back, so you know there'll be some heavy legs out there. Playing that much basketball in that short amount of time really takes its toll on your body.
He misses the free throw.
And Ball is such an effective two-way player. Takes smart shots on offense and really hustles on defense.
And he sinks the second.
I'd like to call a little attention to Ball's determination, both on and off the court. You throw a challenge at him, and he will do everything in his power to overcome it.
Now here's Smart. No points yet. Jackson outside. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
No debate there. He got hammered.
This is his first opportunity at the line this evening.
He had a really rough game at the line last time out. He struggled to get anything to drop.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Jackson. No good on the second free throw. Bulls leading by 12. Dosunmu with it. Count the basket. Dosunmu's got 11.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Here's Edey. Give him 8. Pass to Wells. Shoots over to Dosunmu. Wells, that's good. Wells has gotten 4 this quarter. for Chicago. They've gone 8 of 15 in the third quarter.
2 minutes remaining in the quarter.
And here's DeSumo. He's got 11. To the inside. Here's Collins. And Collins with the slam.
So sick, the vertical ability.
That was flat out awesome. He has that effortless knack for getting to the hoop. Now here's Smart. No made baskets yet. To the middle. Here's Wells. Out to the right wing. Aldama outside. Pass to Edey. Back to Aldama. Clock at 4. Smart for 3. Chicago grabs the miss. DeSumo's got 5 rebounds tonight. Smart against ball. Now DeSumo. Collins passes to DeSumo. Oh, my goodness. How about that? Boom. He jams it straight down.
I almost can't believe what I saw. Incredible.
I'm speechless, man. I'm speechless. Oh, doing damage above the rim. That was our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Grizzlies trail by 16. 55 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's the pick. It's Smart on the wing. Pounded by Ball. Fires it from 18. Second chance effort. They get it back.
And they've won the battle on the board so far, and the scoreboard reflects that.
They set a physical tone early on, and they're being rewarded for their efforts.
The shot by Buzel is no good. Memphis has gone just 1 of 5 from three-point range here in the third quarter. Here's Wells. He's got 7. Smart passes to Aldama. Pass to Jackson. Good. He hits the jumper. Jackson's got 5 points. 9 seconds left in the third quarter. DeSumo outside. Lets the 3 fly. Knocks down the triple. And the Bulls lead by 17. And so it's the Chicago Bulls leading by 17 at the end of the period. How about the way they've attacked the paint? This throwback approach is paying off. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
He's always near the top of the list for this honor. I mean, passes like these are his specialty.
That is why he is a point guard in this league. He has the elite passing ability, the vision. You need both to play the point guard.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Bulls leading by 17. All Jacksons in the post. Gigi at the 4, Triple J at the 5. Vince Williams is out there with Ty Jerome. And it's Jordan in at the 3. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies.
You know, not the smartest play a defender can make there.
Second personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Bulls, Baker taking 3 shots.
And he's good on the first of 3. Good on the second one. And he nails the third. And Richard, with the new CBA in place, the middle class is starting to strengthen in the league.
And I think that's a good thing. You don't want minimum players and max players. There is a big gap between those two styles of play. There are so many players that fit in between. There's all-stars. There's young players that deserve a larger portion of the money.
And White has got the ball here for the Chicago Bulls. They lead by 20. That's the most we've seen. The Grizzlies shooting around 35% from the field so far. Now here's Jordan, guarded closely. And rejected. They get it back. Pass to Jackson. The three is up. Drills it from deep.
Good sign for them is the work they've done on the offensive glass this half.
Bulls leading by 17. About 1 minute played here in the fourth quarter. Jordan with it. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot, but when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better, you'll take it.
Here's Williams. After the basket by Chicago. Pass to Jordan. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Something seemed to click for him at halftime. He's looked a lot more focused, and the game is just easy for him now.
Shooting one.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Free throw no good for Jordan. Bulls leading by 17. Giddey passes to the eraser. Toppin outside. White against Williams. Now here's White. Tight defense on him. Oh, Williams with the block. Jackson outside. There's the drive. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Jackson's got 5 points in the quarter.
In the second half, we've seen him refocus his shooting. Much fewer wasted possessions.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth now. Ooh, too long in the paint. And he's hit with a 3-second violation.
Shooting for Chicago. Michael Jordan. One shot.
And the technical free throw is good. And there's a pick. Giddey passes to Toppin. Sinks the tray. And the Bulls lead by 19.
Woo! That man is laser focused. Now, that's bad defense for a team that has a long way to go to catch up.
Effort like this makes you wonder if they've already packed it in for the game, ready to go on to the next. Gotta at least show a little heart out here.
From deep, Morant. Chicago with a rebound.
Yeah, no triples for him here in the second half. One fell in the first, though. Can he turn it up?
And a slam dunk by Toppin.
Everyone loves the alley-oop play, B.A.
Yep, one of the prettiest in basketball. Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Pass to Jordan. And Grant, while we want the officials to get it right, I'm sure the league would like to shorten that time officials are at the table.
Tell me about it. You wonder if a time limit should be instituted. If they can't figure it out after a minute or so, just go with how it was called on the floor.
Jordan. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw.
Second personal foul. Second team foul. Shooting for Chicago, Michael Jordan at the line for 1.
And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth now. Jordan against Morant. Will it go? And it's Morant again missing.
Gotta find easier shots when you're already struggling. That's not gonna get it.
Giddey finds Toppin. Back to Giddey. Pass to the eraser. Now Jordan. 5 to shoot. Memphis with a rebound. Morant's got 4 rebounds in the game. Jackson outside. Outside Morant. Jackson, the pass to the bulldozer. The jump hook. He blocks it again. Oh, you can't throw the weak sauce around him.
No, you can't, B.A. I mean, he's sending everything back.
Here's Toppin. And a slam dunk by Toppin.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
The Grizzlies have gotten just 3 of 9 shots to go in, struggling this fourth quarter. Pass to Jackson. Richard, how do you think you would have fared if social media was as prevalent in your younger years as it is right now?
I can tell you right now, I would not be able to sit next to you right now, B.A. That's the type of life I would have lived.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
This is snowballing for them. They've got to get a good look next time down.
Now here's Jordan. Hey, puts up a 3. And there's Toppin on the assist by Jordan. Toppin's got 11 points here in the second half.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
Williams on the wing. He's guarded by White. Down low. Here's Jordan. And again, unable to change momentum here. And Giddey has got the ball here for the Bulls. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth. And there it is for him.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
Here's Morant. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
To the paint. Here's Jordan. Good, and the setup by Morant. Morant's got his 4th assist with that last one.
What a pass from Morant. He does a terrific job staying alert, seeking out the right opportunities to get his teammates involved.
Now here's Jordan. Outside Giddey. Pass to the eraser for 3. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got his 4th rebound in this one. Morant with it. Takes the 3. He drops it from range.
After sinking 1 triple in the first quarter, he nails another one in the second quarter. He's got it going on.
For Chicago, they've gone 7 for 11 so far in the fourth. Giddey passes to Toppin. Now, we don't pick favorites, Richard, but did you have a favorite road city?
Well, it depends on when you ask me, B.A. I love New York. That's my favorite city. I was born in L.A., but there's nothing like going home to Phoenix, Arizona, where I grew up. Bringing it on D. Morant with the swat.
Some solid defense from Jordan. Chicago has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Pass to White. To the wing, right side. Here's Jordan. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Grizzlies. Chicago making some changes. Woods checked in for Toppin, and it's Ball in for White. Memphis has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the fourth quarter. Outside, Williams. On the take. Fires the 3. The Eraser grabs a board. The Eraser's got his 18th rebound here tonight, all over the place. Ball outside. Pass to Wood. Inside. And that one's good. Giddey. Giddey's got 22.
Yeah, how about Giddey tonight? Scoring the ball, such a different matchup. I don't know who they can throw at him right now.
Here's Pippen. From the arc. Wood grabs the board.
And lockdown defense against one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Whew.
And the league has made it clear, Grant, it sees streaming at the forefront of basketball viewing going forward.
Well, B.A., it's a no-brainer. The internet is the future, after all, and streaming opens a lot more options for engaging with fans while they watch. You know, they're really being bullied right now defensively. 8 of the last 10 points have come from the inside.
Here's Pippen. Pass to Clark. Outside, Williams. Back to Clark. Oh, Clark with the slam.
Now, I know he makes it look easy, but it takes incredible physical tools to pull that off.
Athleticism and explosion. Tipped. And now the Grizzlies on the run. And out of bounds, it'll be Chicago ball. And we have to take another look at that block.
Oh, now that was a block. Some much-needed energy there to jumpstart them back into this game.
Some changes for Memphis. Aldama comes in for Clark. And Jerome subbed in for Williams. Collins, he's checked in for Chicago. Buzelis comes in for Christian Wood. Chicago with the ball. They're on a 19-7 run. Now Giddey. Jordan up top. Ball right side. Launches it. The rebound by Edey.
And they're up right now, but it hasn't been because of him. He's really struggled on offense.
Here's Pippen. To the inside. Edey, that's good.
It's harder to thread those passes inside, but the reward is evident.
So it's Chicago now. Outside Giddey. Collins a screen. Down low. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
Saw the angles and led him right to the hoop with that pass.
Memphis has gone 2 of 6 so far in the fourth. Pass to Aldama. Well, RJ, there have been so many great rivalries over the years. It's part of what makes the NBA special.
It elevates the league when there are great teams always meeting on the biggest stage. It makes everyone pay attention when the best players are matched up against each other.
Here's Pippen. Over Giddey. Again, the Grizzlies, good for 2 more.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Here's Baker, pass to Collins. Now here's Giddey. And he banks in the layup. Giddey's got 24 points.
And so much fight in Josh Giddey. He showed it on the interior that time.
Here's Pippen. To the paint. Edey, that's good. Edey's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
Remaining at the game. 2 minutes.
1:57 left to play in the fourth. Pass to Baker. Here's Buzelis. To the middle. 6 to shoot. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Since halftime, they have been efficient and effective, making Coach very happy.
Well, I credit some of that to their communication out on the floor. They are attacking as a unit.
Here's Pippen. Aldama outside. Let's go with a 3. And it's Chicago with a board. Giddey's got 5 rebounds tonight.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Bulls.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
B.A., it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
Looking at this year so far, this will make 22 wins for them.
And I'm sure they're happy to get even for what happened the last time these teams met.
And we've come to expect these kinds of strong games for Josh Giddey.
He did a great job following his team's game plan and not rushing anything on offense, which allowed him to catch fire.
Here's Jerome. Pass to Edey. Launches it. Pippen, no good.
Good job by the D to stay with him and make that a tough 3.
Giddey with it. Cleared away by Wells. And here's Memphis. Out to the right wing. Aldama outside. Pass to Wells. Tries it from the top of the key. That one's wide left. Now here's Giddey. So no problem for Chicago as they get the win. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Kobe, this team did a great job of spreading the ball around and just getting everyone involved, including yourself. Can you elaborate on how?
We were just being unselfish. You know, we don't really care who scored. We just want to win the game. You got to stay ready. Like I always say, got to stay locked in and got to stay focused. We all came out, we played hard, and we got the job done tonight.
Everyone was ready tonight. Thanks, Kobe.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Richard Jefferson, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And let's reveal our player of the game, Josh Giddey.